Hello everyone. Today's topic is on Snowflake agents plus Streamlit. So we will call the agent through Streamlit UI app. So let us understand how this can be done in Snowflake. So uh, as part of this architecture or for this particular use case, the user will use Streamlit UI, which is like we useful for interacting, uh, and then the Streamlit UI will build using Snowflake.snowpark with Python, and which calls the UI whatever we developed using Streamlit UI. So that calls the Cortex LLM, that is snowflake.cortex.complete, and which internally checks for the Snowflake tables. So the prerequisites required for this is Snowflake account with Cortex enabled and Snowflake Streamlit, which is Streamlit access is enabled in Snowflake, and usage on the database, usage on schema, and select on table. So the sample table that we are going to create as part of this will be the sales table, which has order ID, customer amount, and order date. So we will insert these values like order ID is 1, I mean order customer name is Alice, 100 is the amount and when the order has been placed. So similarly, there are two other records as well. So the agent brain Cortex call, this is the core agent logic. You see simple prompt pattern where a data assistant answer using the provided data. So like select snowflake.cortex.complete. Complete function will help us to get this agent responsive. So like lalama 3.170b, you are a data assistant. Question is, what is the total sales for Alice? Our data, Alice has orders of 150. This generally, I mean, when we call this, then what it gives us is the whatever the answer that for the prompt, it responds. So, but in UI, you create it and the response will be provided from the Cortex AI function, I mean, using the LLMs. So from a table, it can read. Even if you wanted to have something like, maybe this is a small example, but in general cases where you have a manufacturing and supply chain, right? So if you wanted to know the live data, the number of orders has been placed and what is the product availability at this point of time. So those details also we can create it. But as part of this video, we are just trying to create an agent inside Snowflake using the Streamlit UI app, which user can interact by putting the query, and the agent will bring the data which is on the table side. So as part of this, we will first thing is we will create a table. So this table I'm creating whatever we discussed and inserting the data which is insert into the sales values. And if you see the data is available here. Schema test. What is this? Okay. Public LIC dot sales, because it's in public schema. So this is the data which we have it. Now let us go to the Streamlit tabs. So hope everyone knows by clicking on the Streamlit, it takes us to the Streamlit tab. Now click on plus and give Snowflake Agent UI. We can call it as Snowflake Agent UI, and choose the database, which is Snowflake Learning DB, and public is the location. We click on create. Now go back to the one which I have shown you here. Let's create this and click on run. So now you see the Snowflake A agent symbol has come, right? So now let's go back to the Streamlit apps, click on this agent UI app. So you can give access to this particular Streamlit UI. So ask a question about sales data. So I kept few questions over here. Probably we can start one by one. The first question would be who has the highest total sales? So let us ask the uh, okay, the answer comes as based on the data. Ellis has the highest total sales with 250, which is the higher than Bob's total sales of 200. So let us see here who is having highest total is 200 Ellis. Ellis 150, Bob is 200, and Ellis is 100. So what exactly that it is giving is based on the data, Ellis has the highest total sales with 250 because the Ellis has two orders, one order with 100 and another order with 150. So total 250. So which is higher than Bob's, which is 200. So which is giving correct. So now let us go to the second question. So we can ask like what is Alice total? Go to the UI and put. So Alice total is 250. Okay. So for example, we can ask Bob's total. Bob's total is 200. So you can use Streamlit app as an agent UI where AI agent UI. You can create an UI and then call the um, you call the LLM inside this one. So if you see here, we are calling this agent reasoning. So Lalam is for reasoning. So it helps us, it collects the prompt and then it responds as per the data that we have it. So there are, this is a sample thing which we developed it. So you can enhance this to the multi-agent or even for having to get the support from complete supply chain module itself to get the what is the current products um, when each product is going to be on sale. So what is the availability? So what sort of information that we need it. So those details you can always you make use of the Cortex AI functions in Snowflake, which helps to solve a lot of problems, and even a UI within Snowflake itself will help us to create those UIs using Python, Snowpark. So that's all about today's topic. So we'll please put a comment if you want me to do any new videos on any other interesting topics. That's all. Thank you.